I've had a package arrive today, and from the title, you'll already know what it is. Now, this is some Godzilla armour, which I've waited a long time for, not just in terms of it being delivered, but in terms of a picture in it in my mind. And I've got to just thank, first of all, Marco for producing this. I've not seen it yet. This is an unboxing. All I've done is cut that so as I can open the box up. I've got to thank Marco, who has done the airbrushing on this armour, for being so patient with me. I can be quite annoying, I can be quite fussy, and when I sent him the drawings of how I wanted this armour to look, I changed my mind on a couple of occasions, and certainly changed the design. The design's very, very difficult, so this is real intricate work, and as Marco told me, this is probably the most intricate work he's ever had to do on any pinball armour. But he's very, very talented, and I'm really confident, because I've already seen pictures of it, but this is the first time I'll be seeing it in the flesh. But I'm very confident that what he's done is going to be excellent and up to his usual high standards. Now, if you've seen my old Jurassic Park, which is featured on this channel, the airbrushing on there, my Deadpool, which features regularly on this channel, and of course the Elvira, which featured heavily on the channel, then you'll know the standard of Marco's work, and this is going to be absolutely outstanding. Now, I'll just say this here, because whenever I upload one of these videos, even though I put the contact details of Marco in the description, people always ask afterwards. I'll write a comment and say, how do you get in touch with him? It's in the description underneath this video, so there's a little drop down menu. If you scroll down, you'll see. Anyway, let's get it open, shall we? Because I'm very, very excited about this. Thank you very much, by the way. When myself and Spencer were opening Foo Fighters, we asked what people in the States called this. Skill knife, utility knife. So now we're definitely all the wiser. This is packaged really, really well. So this, as you can see, this is a genuine unboxing. My dog is just out of shot here. I think she's going to leg it in a minute. She's going to run. Okay. What we'll do is, I think, first of all, we'll start off with the speaker grill. It is actually, it is like Christmas, really is. Okay, that's wonderful. Now, you can hopefully see that there. I won't get to see the video until afterwards, so I do post-production. So what we've actually gone for is a cold press rivet. And the reason we've gone for this design is because, well, that's what Mechagodzilla is made of, right? Now, I've seen some other people attempt this, but what they don't seem to be able to get is the aging and the rustic look. See, the whole point is I don't want it to look like brand new rivets on there. I want it to look old, I want it to look dated, and I'm really happy with that. But I only opened that first, well, it was at the start of the box, it was because I know there's other things here. I'm just trying to find them. Okay, this is, I've got, this is the Lockbar, I can feel it. I'm so excited about this. As you may remember from my Deadpool, I do like to have the face of the main character on the Lockbar. On this, I've very much, and I must apologise to Marco again, I very much switched it between being Godzilla, and then what I decided I wanted the theme to be, and this was a suggestion from John, who produced the Deadpool mod, of it to be in a bit of a battle between Godzilla and Mechagodzilla, which originally I only had planned for the side armour, but John said, why don't you put them both on the Lockbar? Oh, wow. Well, that's incredible. That is incredible. I'm really pleased with that. I hope the camera does this justice. As I say, I can't see it at the moment. If not, I'll enter some additional footage. But it is amazing. That's just going to look great on the game. Really, I'm thrilled. I'm absolutely thrilled. The detail on that is sensational. It is. It's absolutely sensational. Absolutely thrilled with that. What we've gone for on the legs are just the standard. I won't open all the legs up. I will have to eventually, because I'm going to go and fit it on the machine. But we've just gone, it's really well wrapped. Oh, this needs to be. Really, really well wrapped, actually. There's going to be a lot going in my recycling bin this week, that's for sure. We've just gone for the cold press rivet on the legs, which look just amazing, aren't they? This is going to look stunning. I actually can't wait to get it on there. Let's just place that down there gently. We will, let me show you something else. Aha. Now, what I didn't want is a completely plain design, so I've tried to mix up the cold press rivet design with something that makes it stand out and identifies it as an insignia for Godzilla, which I think you'd have obviously seen that with the Lockbar. There's more though. I know what this is going to look like, so I know what I asked for. Oh, he's done a great job. He has done a great job there. It's just stunning, stunning work. It really is. Now, Godzilla, this is really important. I've got, basically, Godzilla is going out to rent. It's going out to rent now, this Godzilla. And I really wanted this to be on there before it went on to rent. And I've got to just, I don't want to say too much at the moment, but the chap who's renting it and his son, they've been very, very patient. Because I wanted this to come in and be on it. And obviously Marco wanted it to be excellent. He wanted it to be the best work he could possibly be. So he's actually waited, you know, longer than he should have done to rent this machine. So I hope he's really going to enjoy this. I think it's going to, obviously he's going to enjoy the game. It's mostly about the game. But I do think this is going to just set it off and make the whole thing look stunning, and added to Paul and Stumbler, Davies modifications that are on there as well. The whole thing. It's got the art blades on there. There's an awful lot going on with this Godzilla Premium. It should look absolutely wonderful. Okay, let's get to these bits. So this is the side armour. Very excited about this as well. Excited about all of it, actually. Look at that. So this is on one side. So there's Godzilla and his atomic breath, which is... Talk about Godzilla, and my dog actually over there, Bubbles, has also got something very much like atomic breath, just bad dog breath. Godzilla's got bad lizard breath, really. I just think that looks great. That looks great. I'm thrilled. I'm absolutely thrilled. Sorry, I'm sort of caught between looking at it myself and making a video for you guys. It's going to look cool, right? Oh, I'm thrilled with that. I mean, this truly is, you know, a one of a kind, which I'm sort of delighted with. Not because it's one of a kind, but I'm just pleased. This is exactly how I wanted it to look. And sometimes when you commission stuff, maybe it doesn't always look how you wanted it to, how you imagined it in your mind, but it certainly does. That's one side of the armour. And there's a really good reason I'm going to show you the other side of the armour, and you already know why that is. That's because, depending on which side of the game you're stood... It's amazing. Sorry, I've got to look at it before you do. Oh, I'm really thrilled with that. It's subtle, but it's brilliant. It's a subtle change. Mecha Godzilla. So the theme, very much, the theme of it is these guys battling it out. The Battle of the Ages, the two Leviathans. I should say Leviathan. Is Mecha Godzilla a Leviathan? He'd be a bit more rusty if he'd come out to sea, wouldn't he? But, you know, these two titans, let's put it that way, battling, well, to ruin Tokyo, to smash up Tokyo. I'm thrilled. And you know what? I'm not... will now have 3 games with the armour. with the designed armour, which is obviously Deadpool, which you'll have seen. If not, go and check it out. It's all over the channel. Batman 66, which I've had done, which I'm not actually sure I featured it on the channel. I think I might have. I've got Craig's Roadshow, and I think Craig's borrowed that. I don't think I featured it on the channel. We'll get it on there soon. And of course Godzilla, which would be because Jurassic Park I sold and Elvira I sold. So I mean, it would have been lovely to have had sort of all five together with the armour on. But hey, you know, they're out there somewhere. Well, I know where Jurassic Park is. My friend Tony has it. So if I ever longingly wanted to see it, I could pop over and see it at Tony's. But I love the Jurassic Park. I love all of them. They're all. They might not be to everybody's taste. They might not be everybody's cup of tea, as we say in England. It's certainly mine, and I do love just doing something with the armour. Powder coating's great. Don't get me wrong. Powder coating is great. But if you can go that extra mile and get it airbrushed, which isn't cheap, it's not cheap. But look at it. This is great. But if you know the game's a good game, if you think you're going to keep the game, then why not? Why not? It's be hard to know which one's my favourite. Guess I don't have to have one, do I? Don't have to have a favourite, just enjoy them all. So I am absolutely thrilled with this armour. Look at that. How cool is that? As I say, Marco's details are in the description below. Get in touch with him. He's based over in Germany, and I mean, even this coming over now, you know, I got hit by customs, big old customs charge on it with it coming over. £180 just on the customs charge. But you know what? You could try and not do that, but then you'd probably be in a situation where you weren't declaring what the true value of the parts were, and then if they got lost, you've got no comeback. You're not going to be able to claim on the insurance. But not that any of this stuff is really insurable. It's one of a kind. It's one of a kind, beautiful, beautiful stuff. The rest of it's just. Oh, actually, I haven't seen. I know what's in here. It can only be one thing in there. Can't I just have a little look while we're here? Because I actually haven't. It's really well wrapped. I mean, just the detail. Again, does he have to do that? No. No, but it's nice that he did. On a twanger housing. Absolutely thrilled. Marco, thank you very much indeed. I'm going to get this fitted over the next day or two, and then it's going to go to its new home where it's being rented for a while, and I know it's going to a good home where it's going to be really very much enjoyed. And then I think after they've rented this, I think they might be renting Foo Fighters afterwards, which and then it'd be, I think, you know, well, I would think it's a good idea. Of course I would, but you know, probably a good idea then if they can, you know, maybe think, oh, what should It's tough. It's tough to know what to buy. Two different games really. Foo Fighters and Godzilla. Obviously, one of them's a lot deeper than the other. One of them's got far longer game times, and that's obviously Godzilla. But there's a lot going on in that game, and I think now with the Saucer mod, the which is great, the Tokyo Neon sign, stunning. The atomic Godzilla at the back, and then the atomic breath in the back glass, and we've got the star posts that are illuminated. Once it's all on, I'll do another video because I'm also going to put the T-moulding on it. Because it's got black T-moulding on it, I have to put silver or grey T-moulding on now. I think that's really going to be really important just to lift the machine. Anyway, I'm going to stop waffling, and I'm going to take an even closer look now at this beautiful, it's upside down, this beautiful, beautiful work.